Tell me, are the voice and screen clear? Are the voice and screen clear? Yes, all okay? Good. So, a very good morning to all of you. Good morning, everyone. Yes, good morning. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Aditya. Garamita, Sarth. Good morning. Good morning, Pratik. Good morning, Mitali. Yes, Subhadnya. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Let everyone join. We'll start within a minute. Fine. So, how was the taste of current electricity? Board's test. Are you able to derive the derivations? Those are the only derivations which you shall prepare proper. Okay. बोर्डच्या एक्सरसाइज मध्ये जेवढे डेरिवेशन्स लिस्टेड केलेले असतात तेवढे डेरिवेशन्स प्रॉपरली केले, एक्सरसाइज परफेक्ट केला, कुठल्याही क्वेश्चनचा आन्सर जर येत असेल दॅट्स इट, you will be automatically get prepared for the boards and then you can focus completely on the competitive exams. Okay, fine. So one more thing, today I will assign some homework on the magnetic chapter. Okay, what is the name of the chapter? Magnetic effect of current or magnetic moving charge and magnetism. The current chapter that we are learning is moving charge and magnetism. It's homework I will assign today. Fine. And as a revision chapter, you will read the notes of, let me assign you the chapter of oscillations. You will read the notes of oscillations, you will read the board book of oscillation. Okay, and you will try to recall the things. Okay, side by side you are going to read this. Okay, I will give you 2 days for 2 complete days, today and tomorrow. By the end of tomorrow you will read notes of chapter oscillations. I will also send it on the group, you also have it already made in your notebook. Notes of oscillations and board book of oscillations, there you will check the derivations, definitions, and those derivations you will match with the derivations in the notebook. Okay, and then accordingly you will mark those things. Means बोर्डच्या पुस्तकातलं कोणतं डेरिवेशन नोट मध्ये कुठे आहे, दिस डेरिवेशन इज हियर इन द नोटबुक, and in the notebook you can write the page number of the board's book. नोटबुक मध्ये बोर्ड बुकच्या त्या डेरिवेशनचं पेज नंबर लिहा. ओके, नोटबुक मध्ये सगळे डेरिवेशन्स प्रेझेंट आहेत, त्या डेरिवेशनचं फक्त पेज नंबर तुम्ही लिहा. ओके, so is this clear to all of you? Reply me in the chat box what you are going to read today and tomorrow. या संडेला टेस्ट आहे का, that I will inform सुचित्रा. ओके, ऑफ कोर्स या संडेला याची टेस्ट असेल की तुमची एमसीक्यू वाली टेस्ट असणार. there will be MCQs टेस्ट, definitely MCQs टेस्ट will be there. बोर्ड टेस्ट will not be there. फिजिक्सची बोर्डची टेस्ट नसेल, फिजिक्सची बोर्डची टेस्ट आपली या 15 डेज मधली एक टेस्ट आपली झालेली आहे, कंप्लीट झालेली आहे. नो वरीज अबाउट दॅट. फिजिक्सची बोर्डची टेस्ट नसेल, कुठली टेस्ट असेल बा, MCQs वाली टेस्ट असेल. राईट, is this clear to all of you what you are going to read today and tomorrow? Oscillations notes as well as board's book, and you are going to mark the derivations in the notebook. In the notebook you will write, near the derivation you will write the page number of the board's book so that you can relate. Okay, side by side you are going to revise this chapter. If you feel any doubt you can post that doubt directly on the group. Okay, directly on the group. As well as I will assign some homework of the chapter moving charges and magnetism. All right, fine. So last time we were learning the properties of magnetic lines of force. So we have wrote, I think, one or two properties we have wrote. Outside the magnetic field lines are from north to south. Okay, outside the magnet north to south, and inside the magnet south to north. Okay, magnetic lines are the closed curves. Okay, Magnetic lines are the closed curves. Have you written this? Magnetic lines are closed curves. Magnetic lines are the closed curves. They appear to converge or diverge at the poles, right? They appear to converge or diverge at the poles. So let's say this is our magnet. This is, let's say, for time being north pole. This is for time being, let's say, south pole. You can draw north pole here also, south pole here also, no problem. Outside the magnet fields are from north to south, north to south, north to south. Outside the magnet, north to south, north to south, north to south. Inside the magnet, south to north. They will complete the loop. Okay, they are going to complete the loop. South to north, south to north, south to north, south to north, south to north. Arrow, 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 arrow means direction of magnetic field at given point. Tangent to these curves will give you direction of magnetic field at that point. Tangent to these curves will give you direction of magnetic field at that point. Tangent to these curves will give you direction of magnetic field at that point. Okay, fine. So they appear to converge or diverge. Converge means coming at a single point. Okay, they are coming to the south. They are coming to the south and they are going out from the north. So diverging from the north means going out from the north, and coming towards south means converging to south. Converging means coming towards, diverging means going away. Diverging means going away. Okay, fine. Then write the next property. The number of lines, I will dictate, you will write. The number of lines, the number of lines, the number of lines originating, the number of lines originating, the number of lines originating or terminating, the number of lines originating or terminating, the number of lines originating or terminating at the pole, the number of lines originating or terminating at the pole, the number of lines originating and terminating at the pole, the number of lines originating or terminating at the pole, number of lines originating or terminating at the pole is equal to is equal to is equal to pole strength into, or write down mu 0 into pole strength is equal to mu 0 into the pole strength. This is mu 0. If there is medium, write mu. If there is vacuum, write mu 0. What is M? M is the pole strength. M is the pole strength. M is the pole strength. Okay. It is analogous to what? It is analogous to number of electric lines of force. Number of electric lines of force are proportional to charge. Is proportional to charge. Just like that, number of magnetic lines are proportional to pole strength. So analogous to what? Number of electric lines of force. Electric lines of force proportional to charge. So similarly, number of magnetic lines of force. M stands for magnetic. LOF means lines of force. Magnetic lines of force are proportional to pole strength. Charge, pole strength. Electric lines of force, magnetic lines of force. Okay, more the charge, more will be the electric lines of force. More the pole strength, more will be the magnetic lines of force. Okay, very similar and analogous. All right. Now write down this law as well. Do you know that closed integral E bar dot ds bar, closed integral E bar dot ds bar is equal to mu 0 times the charge enclosed, is equal to mu 0 times charge enclosed. What is this? Gauss theorem in electrostatics. This is Gauss law in electrostatics. This is Gauss law in electrostatics. This is Gauss law in electrostatics, right? The closed integration of the surface integration of, we should say surface integration of electric field over any closed surface is equal to mu 0 times the charge enclosed by that surface, is equal to mu 0 times the charge enclosed by that surface. Okay, just like that you can write closed integral B bar dot ds bar is equal to mu 0 times, is equal to mu 0 times. I made a mistake. What is that mistake? Can anyone point out? Here, is it mu 0? Electricity मध्ये कुठला आला mu 0? Electricity मध्ये काय आहे? 1 upon epsilon 0 times the charge enclosed. Gauss theorem. It is 1 upon epsilon 0, right? Closed integral E bar dot ds bar is equal to 1 upon epsilon 0 times charge enclosed. Just like that, closed integral E bar B bar, electric field, magnetic field, area vector is equal to 1 upon epsilon 0 analogy mu 0, charge enclosed, total pole enclosed or total pole strength enclosed. Total pole strength enclosed. What is M? What is small m? Small m is the pole strength. What is small m? Small m is the pole strength. Okay. But magnetic monopoles never exist. Only south pole, only north pole, you will not find. Whatever amount of volume you choose, even if you choose very small volume, even in that volume, you will not have only south pole. You will not have only north pole. Magnet will always exist as dipole. Magnetic monopoles never exist. Magnetic monopoles do not exist. With a south, there is always north, equal and opposite, exactly equal in magnitude. You will have the north and south always present. Even if you choose a very small volume, even if you choose very small volume, in that volume you will always have south and north equal. So tell me, what is the net pole strength enclosed in any volume over any closed surface? Let's say this is the closed surface. Inside that closed surface, what is going to be the net pole strength enclosed? South chi pole strength negative, north chi pole strength positive. Tell me, what is the net pole strength enclosed? Net pole enclosed inside any closed volume. What is going to be the answer? If I say magnetic monopoles do not exist, tell me. Magnets are नुसता south, नुसता north exists करत नाही. Even if you choose a very small closed volume, even inside that volume, equal and opposite north and south will be present. So tell me, what is the net pole enclosed? Net charge enclosed जसं काढतात तसं net pole enclosed किती येणार? What is going to be answer? Try to imagine any closed surface. If you imagine inside that closed surface Q1, Q2, Q3, maybe minus Q4, minus Q5, these are the point charges which are present. You will simply add all those charges and you will find net charge enclosed. But magnets always exist as dipoles. Magnetic monopole never exists. Magnetic monopole never exists. So in a closed volume, if you have plus M1, definitely you will have minus M1. In a closed surface, if you have M2 plus M2, definitely you will be having minus M2. So in a closed surface, if you have M3, definitely you will be having minus M3. So tell me, what is the net pole enclosed in any closed volume? Reply me in the chat box. What is going to be the net pole enclosed in any closed volume? Tell me. Net pole enclosed किती असणार? बोला. Reply me in the chat box. What is going to be the net pole enclosed? What is going to be net pole enclosed? Fast. अरे नेट पोल एनक्लोज किती असेल? या केस मध्ये नेट पोल एनक्लोज किती असेल? सगळ्याची ऍडिशन करा आणि आन्सर सांगा. You cannot have only positive pole. Only north pole म्हणजे positive pole. South pole म्हणजे negative pole. Magnets always exist in pairs, or magnetic poles always exist in pair. Plus M minus M, always there. So plus M1 minus M1, plus M2 minus M2, plus M3 minus M3. So what is the net pole enclosed in any volume? Even if you choose very small volume, you cannot have a single pole. You cannot have only north pole. You cannot have only south pole. Everyone shall reply. Are you there? Or you are simply sitting? So yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. Net pole enclosed in any volume is going to be equal to 0. Reason is magnetचा monopole सापडतच नाही. There is no magnetic monopole. Magnets are always in pairs. So write down, because magnetic monopoles म्हणजे नुसता साऊथ किंवा नुसता नॉर्थ, magnetic monopoles do not exist. Magnetic monopoles do not exist. Electric monopoles you can have only positive charge, you can have only negative charge. So you can enclose some positive charge, you can enclose some negative charge, but you cannot enclose some positive pole, you cannot enclose some negative pole. You always enclose zero pole. You always enclose net pole as 0. So this is the Gauss law in magnetism. Closed integral b bar dot ds bar is equal to 0. Therefore, closed integral b bar dot ds bar is equal to 0. This is 0. This is called as Gauss law in magnetism. This is Gauss law in magnetism. Gauss law in magnetism. Gauss law in magnetism. Okay. This is going to be Gauss law in magnetism. Okay. Next point. Next write down. Next property write down. Magnetic lines can never intersect each other. Magnetic lines can never intersect each other. Magnetic field lines can never intersect each other. Magnetic field lines can never intersect each other. If they intersect, write down, keep on writing. If they intersect at a point, if they intersect at a point, then there will be two directions of TWO. There will be two directions of, if they intersect, there will be two directions of magnetic field at a given point. If they intersect, there will be two directions of magnetic field at a given point. Given point ला magnetic field च्या दोन directions येतील. If they intersect at a point, then there will be two directions of magnetic field at a point. How to find direction of magnetic field? How to find direction of magnetic field? या लाईनला tangent काढा. Tangent gives the direction of magnetic field. या लाईनला tangent काढा. Tangent gives the direction of magnetic field. So at this point, this is also the direction of magnetic field, and this is also the direction of magnetic field. This is not possible. This is impossible. This is going to be impossible. Okay, at a given point, you cannot have two directions of magnetic field. So magnetic field lines can never intersect each other. Magnetic field lines can never intersect each other. Next. Next, write down. इथपर्यंत झालंय का चेक करा. Next property, write down. Magnetic lines have tendency. Magnetic lines have tendency to contract. Magnetic lines have tendency to contract. Magnetic lines have tendency to contract. Magnetic lines have tendency to contract longitudinally. Means they try to reduce length. Magnetic lines try to reduce length. Let's say this is the North Pole. Let's say this is the South Pole. Field lines will be like this. Okay. Field lines will be like this. Try to understand. Slowly, you will get it. We have drawn the region outside the magnet. Okay. This is some North Pole. This is some South Pole. Fine. Now these lines are trying to contract in length. Means this North Pole and South Pole will come closer to each other. Reply me in the chat box, yes or no. If these lines are trying to contract in length, contract longitudinally, trying to reduce length, then the North and South will attract each other. Therefore, you can say that North attracts South. Yes, no, reply me in the chat box. Yes, no. Magnetic lines of force contract longitudinally, so they try to reduce length. So if these are the lines, then these lines are trying to reduce in length. These lines are trying to reduce in length. So unlike poles means north and south. Unlike poles attract each other. This is the property of lines of force. Unlike poles attract each other. Yes, no, reply me in the chat box. CW, reply me in the chat box. Why like poles attract each other? कळलं का बघा बाळांनो? Good, very good. Why? Unlike poles, north and south attract का करतात? Because these lines are trying to contract in length. Lines are from always north to south outside the magnet region we have drawn. So two magnets, first magnet's north and another magnet's south. पहिल्या magnetचा north आणि दुसऱ्याचा south. का attract होतो बाळांनो? Because the lines of force try to reduce the length. They contract longitudinally. Next, magnetic lines of force repel each other laterally. Repel each other, magnetic lines of force repel each other laterally. MLOF means magnetic lines of force. Magnetic lines of force repel each other laterally. Means they repel each other if they are side by side. Repel each other when they are side by side. Repel each other side by side. In simple English, we will write it like this. Side by side. एकमेकांच्या साइडला असतील तर काय करतात? Repel करतात. See, even you can observe here. These lines, all the lines are not straight lines. All these lines are not straight lines. They are trying to repel each other. They are trying to repel each other. So this bulkier shape has been formed. The lines are repelling each other when they are nearby, when they are side by side. When they are side by side, means it is called as laterally. They repel each other. When the lines are side by side, they repel each other. Okay, this can explain the repulsion between the like poles. Try to understand. Let's say this is the north pole of first magnet. Let's say this is the north pole of another magnet. Okay, we know the lines are originating from the north pole. Try to understand. North madna bahir yetat. The lines are coming out from the north. Now these lines you can observe. These lines are coming out from the north. Coming out from the north. That is okay. Coming out from the north. 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 But these lines here, these lines are saying that we are side by side, so we will try to repel each other. We will try to repel each other. Magnetic lines of force repel each other laterally. So north pole will repel each other. South pole will repel each other. So write down. So like poles, just like electric lines of force, all these properties are repeated for the electric lines of force. तिथल्या आणि इथल्या same असेल. So like poles repel each other. North repel, south repel. CW, reply in the chat box. Why like poles attract? Sorry, why like poles repel? North repel, south repel. CW. झालं का बघा बाळांनो? Diagram वगैरे. Draw the bigger diagrams. Okay. Always draw the bigger diagrams. Sir, you are teaching lesson number 4. What are you talking, Pratik? Pratik, which lesson number 4? What do you want to say? Module 3, lesson number 4 you want to say? Then I will say yes. Module 3, lesson number 4, moving charges and magnetism. So you don't know the chapter name and chapter number? Chapter name? Chapter name? What is chapter name? Moving charges and magnetism. Chapter name is moving charge and magnetism. Chapter number 4, module number 3. Fine. So lines never intersect each other. Lines try to reduce their length. Lines repel each other if they are side by side, or they repel each other laterally. Next property, write down. Next property, write down. The number of lines per unit area, the number of lines per unit area at a given point, the number of lines per unit area at a given point at a given point is proportional to, symbolize असेल symbol लिहा. If you want to write in words, no problem. Proportional to magnetic field at that point, just like electric field, just like number of electric lines of force per unit area is proportional to electric field, just like that number of lines per unit area at a given point. At a given point, very small area ds you will consider. In that area ds you will calculate number of lines. More the number of lines, more will be the magnetic field. So it is proportional to magnetic field. So write down number of lines per unit area is proportional to magnetic field. So more the number of lines per unit area, more magnetic field at that point. Lesser number of lines per unit area, lesser magnetic field at that point. Lesser magnetic field at that point. Okay. If you want to refer, you can refer module page number 154 we are. Okay. So write down, continue the property. If lines are crowded, if lines are crowded, magnetic field is more at that point. Magnetic field will be more. And if lines are, just keep on writing, if lines are spaced apart, लांब असतील lines spaced apart, just like electric field property. If lines are crowded, magnetic field will be more. If lines are spaced apart, magnetic field will be less. Magnetic field will be less. Magnetic field will be less. So if I draw a bar magnet, if I say this is the north pole, this is the south pole, lines will come out from north, will go towards south, 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 outside the magnet. Inside, south to north, do not intersect the lines, south to north, coming out from the north, going towards south, okay. In this region, lines are crowded. Near the poles, lines are crowded. Let's say this is point A, let's say this is point B. Then can I say magnetic field at point A is more than magnetic field at point B? A point la magnetic field, B means magnetic field at point A, and this means magnetic field at point B. At point A, lines are crowded, more number of lines are present. Here, less number of lines are present. Reply in the chat box CW. If the lines are crowded, field is more. If lines are spaced apart, field is less. CW. Is this point clear? Good. एक point बढ़ाना, clear करत चला. If you have doubts, you can ask. Good. Next. Uniform, non-uniform magnetic field. Okay, let's draw it. Write down. How you are going to identify non-uniform and uniform? See, what is happening here? Here in this region, lines are crowded. Here in this region, lines are spaced apart. Here in this region, lines are spaced apart. So at all the points in this region, in this entire region, at all the points, magnetic field is rightward. Direction is same. Okay, no problem. But magnitudes at different points are different. So here, at all points, for this kind of representation, at all points, direction का है बार? Direction of magnetic field is rightward. So direction is same. Direction is same at all points. Magnitude, is it same at all points? Magnitude, is it same? No. Somewhere the lines are crowded. At some points the lines are spaced apart. So magnitude, direction is same, but magnitude of magnetic field is different. So this is not a uniform magnetic field. This is non-uniform magnetic field. This field is non-uniform. Why? For uniform magnetic field, you need equal magnitude, equal direction at all points. Same magnitude, same direction at all points. This is non-uniform field. This magnetic field will be said as non-uniform magnetic field. Similarly, tell me. Now you will say, sir, at all the points magnitude will be same. प्रत्येक ठिकाणी. Check what is the crowding here, what is the crowding here, what is the crowding here. The lines are equispaced. The lines are equispaced. So sir, at all the points we have same magnitude. At all points, we have same magnitude, sir. But same magnitude. Because lines are equispaced. Distance यांच्या मधलं at all points it is same magnitude. But at all points direction is not same. At all points direction not same. Why not same? At this point, if you draw the tangent, field is like this. At this point, field is like this. At this point, field is like this. At this point, field is like this. Just you have to draw the tangent. All these tangents are showing different directions. So sir, at different points you have different directions. Lines are equispaced. Spacing same hai. Lines are equispaced, so crowding at all points, crowding is same. Crowding same, magnitude of field is same, but the tangents are showing different directions. Tangents are showing different directions. So sir, the directions are different. So this is again non-uniform field. CW, reply in the chat box. First, CW. Good. When to say uniform, when to say non-uniform. Same magnitude, same direction at all points. Only then field will be uniform. This type of field. Crowding is not same. Directions are also not same. So different magnitudes and different directions at all points. Here direction is like this. Here if you draw the tangent, direction is like this. Even at different points, crowding is not same. The spacing between the lines is not same at all the points. This is magnitude at all points. At all points, magnitude of the field is not same. Magnitude not same. प्रत्येक पॉइंटला magnitude same आहे का? नाही. Direction, that is also not same. Direction is also not same. Just draw the tangent. Tangents are at here the tangent is like this. Here the tangent is like this. Okay. So directions are not same. Even the spacing between the lines is not same at all the points. Okay. So this field is also non-uniform. This is also non-uniform field. You should be able to identify whether the field is uniform or non-uniform. Now let us draw equispaced, spacing same असणार आहे, equispaced and parallel lines. Let us draw equispaced and parallel lines. For equispaced and parallel lines, equispaced. Now you will not change this spacing. You will keep equal spacing. you will keep equal spacing. Distance between adjacent lines is going to be same. Equispaced. Parallel lines, right word, right word, right word, right word, right word. All these are the right word. So tell me, spacing is equal at all the points. So write down at all points, at all points. Magnitude will be same because spacing is equal. Magnitude is going to be equal because spacing is equal at all the points. Direction is also right word, right word. Draw tangent anywhere. Here tangent, here if you draw the tangent, here if you draw the tangent, here if you draw the tangent. Direction, magnitudes are equal at all the points and direction is same at all the points. So this is uniform field. This is uniform field. So uniform field will be represented by equispaced and parallel lines. Up to this, check if this point clear to all of you. CW. Write it down, understand it, get it, and then reply me in the chat box. Clear and written. समजलं का बघा बाळांनो? Just like electric field lines, you have the magnetic field lines. Tell me. CW. Everyone. Done? Written? Good. Next property. Okay, next property write down. At a neutral point, magnetic field is zero. Neutral point म्हणजे असा point ज्या पॉइंटला magnetic field zero असते. Write down. At a neutral point, magnetic field is zero. Neutral point ला magnetic field किती असते? Zero असते. So there will not be, त्या पॉइंटला, न्यूट्रल पॉइंटला, there will not be magnetic field lines. There will not be magnetic field lines at neutral points. Neutral point ला field zero आहे. Field zero आहे म्हणजे number of lines पण त्या point ला present असणाऱ्या zero असतील. At that point number of lines present will be zero. Neutral point means the point at which magnetic field is zero. The point at which magnetic field is zero. Okay. Now you know that electric field lines end or terminate at the conductor perpendicular to the surface of the conductor. Conductorच्या surfaceला electric field lines perpendicular असतात. But magnetic field lines do not have such restriction. They can enter or exit at any angle. Perpendicular असल्या पाहिजे असं काही नाही. This is a star point. This you are going to remember. So write down. Next point. Magnetic lines enter or exit from surface. Magnetic lines enter or exit from surface at any angle. Perpendicular पाहिजे surface ला असं काही नाही. At any angle. But electric lines but electric lines enter or exit the surface, enter or exit the surface perpendicular. Electric field lines surface la perpendicular, but magnetic field lines not a compulsion, absolutely no compulsion. Is this point clear to all of you? This is the property of magnetic field lines. You have to remember this. CW. Everyone will reply me for this point. After writing this, you are going to reply CW. This is important. This is important point. This point is important. Okay. Electric field lines are always perpendicular to the surface. They enter or exit the surface always perpendicular to the surface. Magnetic field lines at any angle. No problem. They can enter or exit at any angle. Next, magnetic lines exist. I'm not writing exit, I'm writing exist inside magnetic material. Magnetic lines exist inside magnetic material, but inside conductor, inside electric conductor, but inside electric conductor, electric field lines do not exist. Electric field lines, conductor charge 0 असतं, but magnetic field lines can exist inside the magnetic material. But inside electric conductor, electric field, these are points of difference. This is a difference point, this is a difference point. Electric field and magnetic fields are difference वाले points आहेत हे. Magnetic lines exist inside the magnetic material, असतात त्या, present असतात. But inside electric conductor, electric field lines and electric field both are absent. Electric field lines are absent or not present. Next, Gauss law for the magnetism we have already written. Closed integral b bar dot ds bar is equal to mu 0 times pole enclosed, m enclosed. Let us write that once again. Gauss law in magnetism. Gauss law in magnetism. Let's write that once again. They have given again, so we'll write again. Gauss law. Here electricity, here magnetism. Closed integral E bar dot ds bar is equal to 1 upon epsilon 0 times charge enclosed, and here closed integral electric field, magnetic field dot ds 1 upon epsilon 0 analogy mu 0, charge enclosed, pole enclosed, but this is equal to 0 because magnetic monopoles, write it again, magnetic monopoles do not exist. नुसता साउथ, नुसता नॉर्थ मिळतच नाही. साउथ बरोबर नॉर्थ ऑलवेज असणार at any given point, so they will cancel each other in sense, if you add their pole strength, north ची pole strength plus 5 ampere meter north वाल्याची, south वाल्याची minus 5 ampere meter, what is the total pole strength of given magnet? 0. addition, total net pole enclosed, north pole जेवढा असतो तेवढाच इक्वल आणि इक्वल मॅग्निट्यूडचा साऊथ पोल असतो, याचं साइन प्लस आहे, याचं साइन मायनस आहे, ऍडिशन करा 0. At every point the net pole enclosed is going to be 0. At every point net pole enclosed is going to be 0. So if you have a closed surface, प्रत्येक पॉइंटला नेट पोल 0 आहे, प्रत्येक पॉइंटला नेट पोल 0 आहे. So inside any surface, if you find out total pole strength, that is always going to be equal to 0. So हे तर 0 होणार. So therefore closed integral b bar dot ds bar, people write it as 0. People write it as 0. Okay, here it is 1 upon epsilon 0 times charge enclosed. Gauss theorem, electricity or electrostatics, and here magnetism. Here it is 1 upon epsilon times charge enclosed. Here it is mu 0 times m enclosed, but m enclosed is always 0. So this 0 into anything will become 0. 0 into anything will become 0. Remember this. Then they have given electric field lines due to some important structures. Electric field lines due to some important structures. Write down next point. So these are the properties. Properties point over. Properties of point over zala. Next level होता. Magnetic field lines. Magnetic field lines. Magnetic field lines due to number 1, current carrying conductor. Current carrying conductor or wire. Magnetic field due to current carrying conductor or wire. If this is the wire, it is carrying current in the upward direction, let's say. It is carrying current in the upward direction. Then at any point around that wire, you just hold that wire in your right hand, show the direction of the current by the thumb. So curled fingers will give you direction of magnetic field. Curled fingers will give you direction of magnetic field at any given point. So these are going to be the magnetic field lines. They always form the closed loop. They always form the closed loop. Try to imagine. At any point you can draw these lines. About any point. As you go away from it, the circles, spacing between the circles will go on increasing. Spacing between the circles will go on increasing. Because field gets weaker and weaker. Field weak आहे म्हणजे याच्यामधलं spacing increase होणार. Near the conductor, the spacing, distance between the lines is small. Spacing is small because their field is higher. Okay, these are the lines of force due to current carrying conductor. These are the lines of force due to current carrying conductor. Number 1. Number 2, due to a circular coil. Magnetic field lines due to circular coils. Just keep on writing. These are theoretical points. So we are just making notes. Circular coil. If you have the circular coil, let's say this is our circular current carrying coil. Current is I, like this. Current is flowing like this. Field lines will be like this around the conductor, like this. At any point, if you try to draw the field lines, it will be like this. Like this. These are going to be the magnetic field lines at any point due to this circular coil. Coilच्या around कशा असतील बघा बघा field lines like this. Try to understand. And in the book they have shown it like this. That is also right. Absolutely no problem. I have drawn at given points. And now they will draw for the entire coil. Thinking for the entire coil, they have drawn it like this. Slowly, slowly, try to understand and imagine. This is only drawn here, nothing else, nothing different. But they have drawn it like this. The same thing they have drawn. Okay, like this. The current is, let's say, like this. Field lines are here going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Right? Magnetic field lines always form the closed path. Okay. जिथनं स्टार्ट झाले तिथं ते परत येणार आहेत. So draw the arrows accordingly. This thing, both are same, nothing else. I have drawn at each point. They have considered the ring completely. Complete ring चा विचार केलाय. Ring च्या प्रत्येक point ला विचार केला. I have drawn at each and every point of the ring, and they have drawn as a whole ring. This is a current carrying ring carrying current I, or current carrying circular coil. Next is magnetic field due to solenoid. Magnetic field due to solenoid. Number 3, solenoid. Solenoid will act as bar magnet, equivalent to bar magnet. Solenoid will effectively act as bar magnet. Let us draw the solenoid. This is the core of the solenoid. Let us wind the wire on it. And this is a wire carrying current, let's say I. Let's say current I am observing as clockwise. If I observe the current clockwise, which pole I see? Reply me in the chat box. मला करंट क्लॉकवाइज दिसला तर कोणता पोल दिसतो? If I observe the current clockwise, then what will be the pole on my side? माझ्या साइडला कुठला पोल असेल क्लॉकवाइज? हां, रिप्लाय इन चॅट बॉक्स. क्लॉकवाइज असेल तर कुठला पोल दिसतो? साउथ की नॉर्थ? और क्लॉकवाइज करंट which pole I observe? लूप मध्ये क्लॉकवाइज करंट असेल तर साउथ और नॉर्थ? क्लॉकवाइज साउथ. लक्षात ठेवायचं आहे, क्लॉकवाइज साउथ. If you observe the clockwise current, let me write this extra point. Clockwise, if you observe the clockwise, you will observe the south. You will observe the south pole. मग फळ्याच्या आत कुठला पोल असेल? Inside the board there will be north pole. If you observe the anti-clockwise current, which pole you will observe? तुम्हाला कोणता पोल दिसेल anti-clockwise? It will be north pole. See how I am drawing the north. I have drawn the north in such a way that the letter north will give me the sense of rotation. The letter south, I have drawn it in such a way that the letter south will give me the sense of rotation. So clockwise, I will observe the south pole. Anti-clockwise, I will observe the north pole. Clockwise la south, anti-clockwise la north. Clockwise la south, anti-clockwise la north. So let's say I am observing the clockwise. So every loop, I will observe the south pole on my side, north pole and other side. So effectively this will act as a south pole. Effectively this side will act as a north pole. Magnetic field lines away from north towards south, away from north towards south, away from north, away from north, away from north, away from north, away from north towards south, away from north towards south, towards south, towards south, towards south, towards south. Inside the magnet, south to north. Inside the magnet, south to north. Inside the magnet, south to north. In this way, try to draw. You can draw the complete lines also instead of dotted lines. That is also no problem. Show the directions towards south, towards south, towards south, away from north, away from north, north मधनं बाहेर, outside the magnet, north to south. मॅग्नेटच्या बाहेर असताना कशा काढायच्या? नॉर्थ टू साऊथ. इनसाइड द मॅग्नेट, साऊथ टू नॉर्थ, साऊथ टू नॉर्थ. आउटसाइड, नॉर्थ टू साऊथ. मॅग्नेटच्या बाहेर असताना नॉर्थ टू साऊथ. दिस इज ॲज गुड ॲज बार मॅग्नेट. इकडे लाईन्स ऑफ फोर्स कशा असतील? बार मॅग्नेट सारख्याच असतील. जस्ट गिव्ह मी 1 सेकंड. सोलेनॉइड साठी सोलेनॉइड वी नो सर्क्युलर कॉइल्स. सिलेंडर आहे, सिलेंडर वरती वायरचं वाइंडिंग आहे. ओके, so that is called as solenoid. We have already learned what is solenoid. Magnetic field inside solenoid is mu 0 Ni. Mu 0, that you know, constant. N, small n is number of turns per unit length. I is the current. I काय आहे? Current. I is the current. Today you are going to make a list of formulae of the chapter magnetic field or moving charges and magnetism. The chapter that we are learning. त्याची लिस्ट ऑफ फॉर्म्युली पण तयार कराल पहिल्यांदा जेवढं शिकून झालंय. एव्हरी डे यू हॅव टू अपडेट द लिस्ट ऑफ फॉर्म्युली ऑल्सो. ओके, डोंट फॉरगेट. इट्स अ 5-10 मिनिट जॉब. 5-10 मिनिटाचा जॉब आहे तो. फाइन. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज अप टू दिस रिप्लाय मी इन द चॅट बॉक्स. इज दॅट क्लिअर? आतापर्यंत जे काय शिकवलं क्लिअर झालं का? बिफोर गोइंग टू नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, properties of field lines and the fields due to and the field lines due to different structures. Clear everyone? Good, very good. जमता है. Good. Properties are, some properties are similar to electric field and 2 or 3 properties are different than the electric field. Okay, those you have to remember. Fine, and we have made a note of it. Next, write down force on a charged particle in magnetic field. Write down the heading as force on a charged particle. Force on a charged particle. Force on a charged particle, and the charged particle is in magnetic field. In magnetic field. Force on a charged particle in magnetic field. Magnetic field मध्ये जर एखादा charged particle असेल, then what is the force acting on it? We are going to write down the formula. We are not going to derive it, but we are going to write down the formula. Okay, in the boards as well, you are not going to be asked the derivation of this formula. Okay, fine. So let us have a charged particle Q. Let's say this is the direction of velocity of the charged particle when the charged particle is at this point. Let's say this is the direction of magnetic field at that point. Let's say this is the angle between velocity and the magnetic field. Then the direction of force is perpendicular to velocity as well as magnetic field. Force जो काय येतो, force on the charge, magnetic force, you can call it as force due to magnetic field or magnetic force. Just like electric force, there exists a magnetic force on a moving charge. Okay, and this force is perpendicular to magnetic field. This force is also perpendicular to velocity. The force is perpendicular to magnetic field, but the same force is also perpendicular to velocity. बर, म्हणजे तो फोर्स जो येतो, the force on the charged particle is perpendicular to both magnetic field as well as velocity. And the formula for force as a vector is Q into bracket V bar cross V bar. It is a cross product of V bar and B bar multiplied by magnitude of the charge Q, multiplied by let me say multiplied by charge. If the charge is positive, put positive value. If the charge is negative, put negative value. If the charge is positive, put positive value. If the charge is negative, put negative value. Write value of charge with sign. Charge ची value considering sign इथं put करायची आहे बाळांनो. Fine. So what is the magnitude of force? Force चा magnitude काय असेल? आता नंबर पाहिजे आहे. Now forget about plus minus. Now forget about plus minus. You want only magnitude. Number पाहिजे आहे. So you will write Q. Magnitude of cross product. Cross product चा magnitude काय असतो? Magnitude of first vector into magnitude of second vector into sine of angle between the two vectors. B bar आणि B bar मधला angle किती आहे? Theta. So you will write sine theta. So it is QVB sine theta. This is the force acting on the charge particle. QVB sine theta. QVB sine theta. In vector Q into bracket V bar cross B bar. In vector F is equal to Q into bracket V bar cross B bar. Some people call this force as magnetic force. It's okay, no problem. FM. M stands for magnetic. M stands for magnetic. M stands for magnetic force. Just like electric force, F is equal to EQ. Charge वरती electricity पण force, electric field can exert the force on the charge. F is equal to EQ. Just like that, magnetic field can also exert force on the charge. What is that magnetic force? Q into bracket V bar cross V bar. Q into bracket V bar cross V bar. This force is perpendicular to velocity as well as this force is perpendicular to magnetic field. हा force velocity ला पण perpendicular आहे, हा force magnetic field ला पण perpendicular आहे. So it is a cross product of V bar cross B bar multiplied by charge. While considering the vector form, the value of charge we will write with sign, and here only number, because here you are finding magnitude. This is the vector, so plus minus matter करणार, and here magnitude. So here only numerical value. Charge ची फक्त काय करा, numerical value टाका. QVB sin theta म्हणतात. If you want to consider the direction as well, then you will write the minus sign, plus sign, whatever it is. Only number. याला फक्त number म्हणून substitute करा. Okay. Up to this, reply me in the chat box. Is this formula clear to all of you? CW. What is V? V is the velocity. Write down that. Q, charge on the particle. V, velocity of that charge particle. B, magnetic field. Magnetic field at a given point. F or FM, force due to magnetic field. Force due to magnetic field. V cross B, V cross B, V bar cross B bar. V cross B करून बघा बाळांनो, V cross B. This B is somewhere inside the board. This B bar is inside the board. B bar कुठेतरी आत आहे. V bar is in the plane of the board. So F bar is in such a way that it is perpendicular to both V bar and B bar. Let me draw it like this. Let's say this is the V bar. This is V bar and this is B bar. Then tell me V cross B. Direction of force कसा असणार आहे? If it is a positive charge जर positive असेल तर V bar cross B bar ची direction मिळणार. So for positive charge, V bar cross B bar, V bar cross B bar, thumb will come out. V bar cross B bar, thumb will come out. So here direction of force will be coming out. Slowly try to understand. Direction of force will be coming out. If say this is V bar and let's say this is b bar, velocity and magnetic field, and let's say this is the angle between them, then v cross b, curled fingers you have to rotate in the sense of cross product, sequence of cross product, v cross b, magnetic field will be going inside. So at this point magnetic field will be going inside. Sorry, not magnetic field, the force due to magnetic field. magnetic field चा फोर्स कसा असतो, वेलॉसिटीला पण परपेंडिक्युलर असतो आणि मॅग्नेटिक फील्डला पण परपेंडिक्युलर असतो, म्हणजे क्रॉस प्रॉडक्ट. या दोघांना परपेंडिक्युलर वेक्टर पाहिजे म्हणजे क्रॉस प्रॉडक्ट v क्रॉस b. सिक्वेन्स v क्रॉस b आहे, b क्रॉस b नाही. द सिक्वेन्स इज v क्रॉस b, नॉट b क्रॉस v. इट इज v velocity cross magnetic field, velocity cross b cross b. So it is going in. So here the force is going in. So this force is perpendicular to both velocity as well as magnetic field. For positive charge, this is also for positive charge. आपण पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज साठीच काढलाय. पण चार्ज जर बाळ निगेटिव्ह असेल तर, if the charge is negative then direction of force will be what? Negative of v bar cross b bar. निगेटिव्ह ऑफ v bar क्रॉस b bar म्हणजे v bar क्रॉस b bar च्या अपोजिट. फॉर निगेटिव्ह चार्ज वरच्या फोर्सची डायरेक्शन. फॉर निगेटिव्ह चार्ज, लेट्स से दिस इज v bar, this is b bar, this is angle theta, v cross b coming out, but charge is negative. v cross b coming out but charge is negative. So negative of v cross b means opposite of v cross b. So opposite of v cross b will be काय? Opposite of v cross b will be what? It will be b cross b, going in. इकडे going in येणार. निगेटिव्ह चार्ज वरचा फोर्स या केस मध्ये going in येणार. Okay, and let's say this is the velocity vector and this is the magnetic field vector and this is the angle theta between them. And if the charge is negative, for negative charge we are writing v cross b going in, v cross b, curl fingers, v cross b, thumb is going in, v cross b, thumb is going in. So thumb is going in, v cross b, thumb is going in, but it is negative charge. So negative of v cross b means opposite of v cross b. Opposite of v cross b will be b cross b. Thumb will come out. Opposite of v cross b will be b cross b. So thumb will come out. Coming out means dot. So that force will be coming out. Reply me in the chat box. Is this law and direction deciding magnitude, deciding direction? Magnitude, direction समजलं का? पॉझिटिव्ह चार्जला काय डायरेक्शन आहे फोर्सची, निगेटिव्ह चार्जला काय डायरेक्शन आहे फोर्सची, आणि फोर्सचा मॅग्निट्यूड काय? एव्हरीवन क्लिअर अँड रिटन? हा पॉइंट बाळांनो क्लिअर होऊ दे. एव्हरीवन विल रिप्लाय इन द चॅट बॉक्स. आय विल वेट. यू टेल मी. Good. Now you will say, sir, what if the charge is at rest? Charge rest ला असेल तर, charge is not in motion. If charge is at rest, charge जर rest ला असेल तर, write down. If charge is at rest, v equal to 0, therefore f is equal to, magnitude is equal to q v b sin theta. But sir, velocity is 0, charge is at rest. So if the charge is at rest, force on that charge particle will be equal to 0. So magnetic field magnetic field cannot exert force on, just keep on writing, cannot exert force on stationary charge. चार्ज जर रेसला असेल तर त्याच्यावरचा फोर्स 0 येणार, v ची व्हॅल्यू 0 टाका. चार्ज रेसला म्हणजे व्हेलॉसिटीचा मॅग्निट्यूड 0. तो स्टेशनरी चार्ज वरती मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड फोर्स लावू शकत नाही. Magnetic field cannot apply force on stationary charge. Magnetic field cannot apply force on stationary charge. The charge must be the moving charge. Okay, this point. Next, for moving charge, F bar is perpendicular to V bar. Force हा velocity ला perpendicular आहे. Also, the force due to magnetic field is also perpendicular to V bar. तो magnetic field ला पण perpendicular येतो, velocity ला पण perpendicular येतो. As force is perpendicular to velocity, force velocity ला perpendicular आहे. मला सांगा, फोर्स जर velocity ला perpendicular असेल तर what is the magnitude of force in the direction of velocity? Reply in the chat box. If this is the velocity and let's say for time being this is the force, this is the angle between them, which is always going to be 90. In the case of magnetic field, force on the charge particle is always perpendicular to the velocity of the charge particle. या फोर्सचा वेलॉसिटीच्या डायरेक्शन मधला कंपोनेंट किती? F cos 90. बट cos 90 is equal to what? कंपोनेंट कॅल्क्युलेट कसा करतात? अँगल बघायचा असतो फक्त. हा F बार आहे. या F बारचा हा मॅग्निट्यूड किती असेल? मॅग्निट्यूड इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलॉसिटी किती येणार? F cos 90. रिप्लाय इन द चॅट बॉक्स. F cos 90, magnitude of force in the direction of velocity. That will be equal to F cos 90. What is the answer? Reply. F cos 90. Magnitude of force in the direction of velocity. F cos 90. Cos 90, 0. F into cos 90, F into 0. So answer is 0. So you have 0 force in the direction of velocity or in the opposite direction of velocity. या फोर्सचा वेलॉसिटीच्या डायरेक्शन मध्ये काहीच कंपोनेंट नाहीये, वेलॉसिटीला अपोजिट पण काही कंपोनेंट नाहीये. इट मीन्स you cannot change the magnitude of velocity, you cannot increase the value of velocity, you cannot decrease the value of velocity. velocity ची व्हॅल्यू इन्क्रीज नाही करता येणार, मॅग्निट्यूड इन्क्रीज नाही करता येणार, मॅग्निट्यूड डिक्रीज पण नाही करता येणार. बट सर, whenever there is force there is acceleration. जेव्हा जेव्हा फोर्स असतो तेव्हा तेव्हा acceleration. whenever there is force there is acceleration, whenever there is acceleration there is change in velocity. Now sir, velocity must change, but you are saying you cannot change the magnitude of velocity. आणि velocity change करायची, velocity change व्हायला पाहिजे, and sir is saying you cannot change the magnitude of velocity. Then what you will change? Velocity तर change करायची, magnitude तर change करता येत नाही. का? This force has no component in the direction of velocity or opposite to the velocity. So magnitude of velocity cannot be changed. So what can be changed? Only direction will be changed. Correct. All of you are giving the correct answer. Only direction of velocity will change. What will happen? This charge particle is going rightward like this. This charge particle is going rightward like this, but magnetic field force is perpendicular to its velocity. So its path will be diverted. Its direction will be changed, but magnitude will remain same. So path will not be straight line like this. It will be the circle or circular path like this. Path will be curved. Path will be curved. At every point, velocity and the force, will be perpendicular to each other at every point. velocity, force perpendicular at this point. Velocity and force perpendicular at this point. But velocity direction will not change. Only sorry, velocity magnitude will not change. Only direction will get changed. Only direction will get changed. Slowly, slowly try to understand. Slowly, slowly try to understand. Okay. So, sir, magnetic field will rotate this charge like this. It will keep on changing the direction only. So you will get a circle. Yes, no, reply me in the chat box. Yes, no, reply me in the chat box. It will keep on changing the direction at each and every point. This is velocity. This is the force. Velocity is always tangent to the path and force is always perpendicular to velocity. So every time direction of velocity will automatically get changed and force will be always perpendicular to velocity. So isn't that a circular motion? Reply in the chat box. The force is acting as magnetic force is acting as centripetal force, which is necessary for circular motion. Can you imagine the circular motion of moving charge in the magnetic field? Reply in the chat box. Yes, no. This is very interesting now. Tell me, are you able to imagine? Force is always going to be perpendicular to velocity. Force is also perpendicular to magnetic field, that we know. Let's say in this entire region, magnetic field is going in. At all the points, magnetic field is going in. At all the points, magnetic field is going in. In this entire region, magnetic field is going in. In this entire region, magnetic field is going in, going in. So imagine the magnetic field going in, velocity rightward here at this point imagine, velocity rightward, magnetic field going in. So this is velocity and this is magnetic field. This marker is magnetic field which is going in, going in. This is the velocity, V cross B upward, V cross B upward, V cross B upward, force varti ala. Here if you imagine velocity upward, magnetic field at all the points going inside. So velocity upward, magnetic field going inside. So V cross B, velocity cross magnetic field is going inside, velocity upward. Do V cross B, V cross B kara, velocity cross magnetic field kara, velocity upward, magnetic field inside. V cross B, force is leftward. So force is leftward. So reply me in the chat box. Will it happen at all the points? V cross B, V cross B, V cross B. At all the points, velocity and force will be perpendicular to each other. So that force will act as a centripetal force of circular motion. Magnitude of velocity will not change. Only direction will keep on changing. So काय गंमत होईल बघा, if there is in this region, if there is a magnetic field which is going inside and you have a charge particle, if you throw the charge particle in the magnetic field, the charge particle will keep on rotating. बोला बाळांनो, yes or no? It will keep on rotating forever and ever. Yes, no, reply in the chat box. What is going to happen? Are you going to are you able to imagine? This is very interesting point. Reply me in the chat box. I'm waiting for the reply. Bola. If you throw a charge particle in magnetic field, it will start rotation. Magnetic field and velocity and magnetic force. What is going to happen? Are you able to imagine? Reply in the chat box. I'm waiting for the reply. Everyone shall reply now. Reply. Clear and written. Up to this, written, and up to this, clear. Good. Slowly, slowly try to understand. But sir, in this case, velocity was initially or always, you can say, velocity and magnetic field are also perpendicular. So three things are mutually perpendicular. Velocity is in the plane of the board. Velocity कुठे आहे? In the plane of the board. Velocity is in the plane of the board. Magnetic field is going into the plane of the board. ती बोर्डच्या आत जातीये. So this velocity and magnetic field, velocity and magnetic field, velocity and magnetic field, velocity and magnetic field, velocity and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other also. So that is a special case. Angle between velocity and magnetic field किती आहे तो? 90 है. So sin 90 is +1. So QVB. So that force will be QVB sin 90. QVB sin 90. Okay, fine. So sir, if velocity is perpendicular to magnetic field, if velocity is perpendicular to magnetic field, if velocity is perpendicular to magnetic field, theta will be 90, sin theta sin 90, sin 90 plus 1, then the force will be equal to QVB. Okay, okay, fine. But sir, what if the velocity is not perpendicular to magnetic field? What if the velocity is not perpendicular to magnetic field? What will happen? Now velocity will have two components. Velocity is not perpendicular to magnetic field. So velocity will have two components. First component of velocity will be perpendicular to magnetic field, and second component of velocity will be parallel to magnetic field. आता काय गंमत होते बघा. आता circle मिळत नाही. Now you will not get circle. You will get something different. Let's try to imagine it in 3 dimensions. त्याला बाळांनो 3 dimension मध्ये विचार करा. Okay, try to imagine it in 3 dimension. Fine. Okay, so let's say this is our velocity and this is our magnetic field. Okay, yes, now both are in the plane of the board. Let's say both are in the plane of the board, velocity and magnetic field. Angle between velocity and magnetic field is theta. Okay, so this velocity will have two components. This is the first component. Let us call this as V parallel component, V parallel, V double L, which will be equal to V cos theta. And this component of velocity will be perpendicular to magnetic field. V perpendicular, let us call it as V sin theta. त्याला काय म्हणूयात? V sin theta. Fine. Now consider each component separately. This is the magnetic field and this is V perpendicular, magnetic field la perpendicular component. What is that? It is V sin theta. This is magnetic field and this is also magnetic field, same magnetic field, and this is our parallel component of velocity, V parallel. Okay, slowly try to understand. This is V sin theta. This is not V sin theta, this is V cos theta, parallel component. Fine. All right. Now you people tell me, V cross B coming out, V cross B coming out. Okay. Here V cross B, you cannot do V cross B because angle between velocity and magnetic field, V parallel. Forget about this cos theta now. Focus on this V parallel component. वेलॉसिटी आणि मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड यांच्यामधला अँगल इथं 0 आहे. वेलॉसिटी मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड मधला अँगल किती आहे? 0 आहे. वेलॉसिटी आणि मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड मधला अँगल 0 असेल. फॉरगेट अबाउट दिस थीटा, फॉरगेट अबाउट v cos theta. Just focus on this direction of velocity and magnetic field. Velocity आणि magnetic field मधला अँगल इथं किती आहे? वेलॉसिटी आणि मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड मधला अँगल किती आहे? 0. वेलॉसिटी आणि मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड मधला अँगल जर 0 असेल, if angle between velocity and magnetic field is 0, then force will be 0. Then force will be 0. Okay. So for parallel component of velocity, magnetic field ला पॅरलल असणारी वेलॉसिटी जी आहे त्याच्यावरती काहीही फोर्स येणार नाही. बर, बिकॉज velocity and magnetic field, v parallel and magnetic field, angle between them is 0. If you put it 0 in the basic formula, sin 0 will be 0, this force will be 0. So velocity चा जो काय parallel component आहे magnetic field ला त्याच्यावरती फोर्स येत नाही. There is no force on the parallel component of velocity to the magnetic field. But the second component of velocity, which is second component of this velocity, which is perpendicular to magnetic field, it will experience force. It will experience force. Okay, fine. What is the angle between v perpendicular and b? v perpendicular आणि b मधला अँगल किती असणार? 90 असणार. v perpendicular, instead of this v put v perpendicular. या v च्या ऐवजी काय टाका? b perpendicular टाका. b as it is. आता मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड आणि व्ही परपेंडिक्युलर यांच्यामधला अँगल किती आहे? 90. मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड आणि व्ही परपेंडिक्युलर यांच्यामधला अँगल बेसिक फॉर्म्युला मध्ये टाका 90. यू विल गेट q v perpendicular into b. q as it is, instead of v you will put v perpendicular into b, and angle between v perpendicular and b, of course 90. So sin 90, sin 90 is plus 1. So this perpendicular component of velocity will experience force. Parallel component of velocity will not experience force. The force of magnetic field tries to rotate the charge particle in the circle. जो काय फोर्स येणार तो फोर्स कसा येणार? त्या फोर्सची डायरेक्शन काय असणार सांगा? डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स विल बी v क्रॉस b, कमिंग आउट, coming out. Direction of force will be coming out. v cross b करून बघा बाळांनो, v cross b coming out. So the particle is trying to go like this, force is coming out. Particle is trying to go like this, but force is coming out. So the particle will rotate like this. Yes, no reply in the chat box. Yes, no reply in the chat box. Particle ला खाली जायचं आहे, v cross b, force coming out आहे. So एक पार्टिकल आहे ज्याला असं तिरकं जायचं आहे. द पार्टिकल वॉन्ट्स टू गो लाईक दिस अँड द फोर्स इज कमिंग आउट. सो द पार्टिकल विल रोटेट इन द सर्कल लाईक दिस. यस, नो रिप्लाय इन चॅट बॉक्स. मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड मुळे तो काय होणार? सर्कल मध्ये रोटेट होणार. त्याला पुढे जायचं होतं पण डायरेक्शन त्याची चेंज होणार मॅग्नेटिक फील्डच्या फोर्स. यू एबल टू इमॅजिन द पार्टिकल विल कीप ऑन रोटेटिंग लाईक दिस बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फोर्स. But the second thing, the particle also wants to go like this. The particle also wants to go forward. The particle also wants to go in the direction of magnetic field. Particle ची एक velocity आहे magnetic field ला perpendicular आणि दुसरी velocity आहे magnetic field ला parallel. Perpendicular component मुळे काय होणार? तो तिथंच गोल फिरत राहणार. पण पॅरलल कंपोनेंट मुळे तो पुढे पण जाणार. इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड ऑल्सो इट विल मूव अँड पॅरलल कंपोनेंट विल नॉट एक्सपिरियन्स एनी फोर्स. पॅरलल कंपोनेंट विल नॉट एक्सपिरियन्स एनी फोर्स. इट विल कीप ऍज इट इज. इट विल नॉट बी अफेक्टेड बाय द मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड. ओके, सो जो परपेंडिक्युलर कंपोनेंट ऑफ वेलॉसिटी आहे त्यामुळे पार्टिकल तिथंच गोल फिरत राहणार. पण नुसताच परपेंडिक्युलर आहे का वेलॉसिटीचा कंपोनेंट? नाही, एक पॅरलल कंपोनेंट पण आहे. दॅट कंपोनेंट इज अनअफेक्टेड. सो पार्टिकल विल कीप मूविंग इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड. सो सर्क्युलर मोशन as well as forward linear motion. So what you will get? Motion like a spiral motion you will get. परपेंडिक्युलर कंपोनेंट मुळे काय होणार, you will keep on rotating in the circle, but simultaneously you have to move forward with a velocity of v parallel. So magnetic field ला पॅरलल सुद्धा तुम्ही पुढे पुढे मूव्ह होणार आहात आणि मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड ला परपेंडिक्युलर तुम्ही सर्कल मध्ये मूव्ह व्हायचंय आणि मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड ला पॅरलल सुद्धा तुम्हाला मूव्ह व्हायचंय बिकॉज ऑफ सेकंड कंपोनेंट. कॅन यू इमॅजिन द स्पायरल? कॅन यू इमॅजिन द स्पायरल? परपेंडिक्युलर मुळे गोल फिरणं, पॅरलल मुळे पुढे जाणं, गोल फिरत पुढे जाणं. Circular as well as translational motion, circular as well as linear motion. Are you getting it? Reply in the chat box, yes or no. Everyone try to imagine. Isn't that interesting? Yes. Okay, fine. So modify this formula. V sin theta, in short, V sin theta म्हणजे काय असतं? V sin theta म्हणजे काय असतं? Sir, theta is angle between V bar and V bar, and V sin theta is a perpendicular component of velocity. Velocity चा तो perpendicular component असतो. So this V sin theta can be directly replaced. आता इथं पहिल्यांदा लिहा. For moving charge, the force is perpendicular to velocity. जो काय फायनल फोर्स येतो तो परपेंडिक्युलर टू वेलोसिटी येतो. जो काय फायनल फोर्स येतो तो मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड ला पण परपेंडिक्युलर असतो. ऑल दीज थिंग्स वी नो. All these things we know. Now let us write those properly. How much time we have? Let's check. Okay, it's time over. Time is over now. But just write here. Right here. For a moving charge, F bar is perpendicular to V bar and F bar is perpendicular to V bar. As force is perpendicular to velocity, this force cannot change, this force cannot change magnitude of velocity. This force cannot change magnitude of velocity. Only its direction will be changed. Only its direction will be changed. Only its direction will be changed. And the other things about those spiral and all those things we will write in the next lecture. Reply me in the chat box. Are the things taught in today's lecture clear to all of you? Everyone fast reply and you can leave for the math lecture. Reply fast and you can now leave for the math lecture. Very good. Put. Everyone fast. Good. Fine. So let me end the lecture at this point. Okay. Chalo bye.